Well, for weeks, the only place to see a movie on the big screen was at an old-timey or newly adapted outdoor experience. Marcus Theaters launched this outdoor venue at the Majestic in Waukesha recently. But on Friday, Marcus Theaters is planning to open its doors at several locations here in southeast Wisconsin for the first time in months. This afternoon, we're going to talk about what the return to the theater will look like. It's great to have with us Rolando Rodriguez. He is Chairman, President, and CEO of Marcus Theaters. Rolando, great to see you. I'd love to catch up, but we got a lot to talk about. So let me jump right in. You are not opening every location right away. You will be limiting capacity among other safety steps that will be new for your guests. So can you highlight a few of the things that you're doing to ensure that you can safely reopen?
Absolutely, and thank you, Vincent, and in particular, I hope you and your family are doing well. Listen, we're very excited about having the customers back. I think it's a very exciting time for us. But the key highlights for us is we're going to try to make that experience as low touch and as low contact as possible. And I think, our consumers need to recognize that for us, sanitation, cleanliness, and all of our plans leading up to the opening and testing of these 6 theaters that we're opening on Friday, it's really to ensure that the customer's safety, health, and also provide an incredible entertainment experience are part of our plan.
So in the film industry, though, things have kind of been on hold. So can you talk about what you're going to put up on the screen? I know it's a combination of sort of what was running at the time when things shut down and then some old favorites.
So that's correct. I think, look, I think we're excited to bring some of the key library films that were actually playing prior to us closing down the theaters, and actually some of the oldies and series that were very exciting. So, for instance, we're going to have the Harry Potter series back. But in addition to that, we'll have The Invisible Man, Sonic, The Hunt, Bad Boys for Life. So there's really going to be something for everybody, and in particular for family entertainment, and start getting the juices back. I think it's going to be exciting to bring back a little bit of normalcy back in our life. And so we're very, very excited about these first 6 theaters, really paving the way for our journey and coming back.
Let me ask you a longer term question, Rolando. At some point, do you need to get back to having larger crowds and not staggering things out? I mean, is where you're at right now sustainable long term?
No, look, I think that we're making sure that we're following the CDC guidelines, the state guidelines. Obviously, there's a consumer hesitancy at this point in time, and obviously being very careful to this virus and what it means. I think we're all learning to live with it. But to your point, Vincent, I think that the reality is we're certainly accommodating the lower occupancy at this point in time. I think longer term is very important for the industry and certainly for our own company to ensure that we get back more to over 50% capacity in our theaters in order to really have a thriving business again. We think we're going to do well, obviously, at a 50% capacity, but there's no question that it's important for any business to ideally get back to a point where you can provide 100% capacity to all your guests.
Well, good luck with that. I know we'd all like to see it. Rolando, thanks for your time this afternoon. Best wishes as you reopen here across the Midwest.
Vince, thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing all of our customers back starting on Friday.
You got it. For more information on the Marcus Theaters reopening plan, locations, show times, and ticket availability, we made it easy for you. You can just head to tmj4.com/link.